Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Scientists have long debated why woolly mammoths, giant sloths, and 44 more giant, plant-eating megaherbivores went extinct starting around 50,000 years ago. Some paleontologists, biologists, and others have argued that drastic climate change events across the past two ice ages were responsible for the extinctions of these majestic creatures. But a new study has landed on a different culprit: humans. A sweeping review pooling together paleoclimate data, preserved DNA samples, archaeological evidence, and more has determined that human predation from early hunter-gatherers is now the explanation most supported by all available evidence. There is strong, cumulative support for direct and indirect pressures from behaviorally modern humans, the team concluded in their new study. Humans were the key driver, researchers said, behind these species' extinction. Scientists refer to large animals, defined as anything greater than 99 pounds, 45 kilograms, as megafauna. And their above-average rates of extinction in modern eras have caused both worry and fascination. The large and very selective loss of megafauna over the last 50,000 years is unique over the past 66 million years, according to the study's lead author Jens Christian Svenning, who researches paleoecology and biodiversity at Aarhus University. Previous periods of climate change did not lead to large, selective extinctions, Svenning noted in a statement, which argues against a major role for climate in the megafauna extinctions. Svenning, who leads the Danish National Research Foundation's Center for Ecological Dynamics in a Novel Biosphere, Econovo, at Aarhus University, managed a team of 7 other researchers who helped compile the new study. One intriguing set of artifacts and physical evidence from the archaeological record helped to bolster their conclusions, published this March in the journal Cambridge Prisms, Extinction. Ancient traps, designed by prehistoric humans to catch very large animals, as well as analyses of human bones and protein residues on recovered spear points, all suggest that our ancestors capably hunted and ate some of the biggest mammals around. Another significant pattern that argues against a role for climate is that the recent megafauna extinctions hit just as hard in climatically stable areas as in unstable areas, Svenning said. But while a region's vulnerability to climate change played no role in these extinctions, the incoming migration of human hunters did, Svenning's team found. The fossil record shows that these large species went extinct at very different times, and at widely differing speeds, some dropping off in number quite quickly, and others more gradually, in some cases across 10,000 years or more. Few of these extinctions are well matched by climate records from this time period, known as the Late Quaternary Period, which includes the tail end of the Pleistocene epoch, the past two ice ages, and the dawn of the Holocene epoch 11,700 years ago. But many of these extinctions were linked to the local arrival of modern humans. Early modern humans were effective hunters of even the largest animal species, and clearly had the ability to reduce the populations of large animals, Svenning noted. These large animals were and are particularly vulnerable to overexploitation because they have long gestation periods, produce very few offspring at a time, and take many years to reach sexual maturity, he added. His team's survey of big animal extinctions from this time frame found that 40 of the 48 largest animals, those weighing over 2,200 pounds, 1,000 kilograms, went extinct. The percentages of extinctions tended to trend downward by weight class from there, suggesting that megafauna, and the docile plant-eaters in particular, had a big target on their backs. In more recent millennia, from the past 5,000 years or so to present, the remaining megafauna have remained among those species most threatened by extinction from human activity, including poachers and habitat loss. The researchers cited specifically the worldwide extinctions of the water buffalo species Bubulus mephistopheles, a horse or equid species called Equus ovidovi, and the gibbon primate species Junzi imperialis. They also raised alarm over the dwindling numbers of several megafauna in China, the elephant species Elephas maximus, 2 rhinoceros species Dicerorhinus sumatrensis,